today because you lost to Will with still 5 minutes to go in the first quarter with foul trouble. Gavin picked up his third late in the second. So I know one of the things you've been looking for in this team is depth, and you got good minutes from players that you maybe didn't expect today.
Well, we're trying to get some depth, but it all starts in practice and what we got to do. And I'm really hard. They get mad at me when I'm all over them about missing a layup, but a missed layup cost us 2 fouls today, and that's why you have to make your layups. It's a game changer. Especially when you're running your backdoor sets and things, and we get the perfect calls, and you got to make them because Will picked up his third on a missed layup, Gavin picked up his third, and those are important things. And they get upset because we're on them, but we have to do a better job of making layups. In fact, we're shooting better from three than we are layups.
According to the stats here, Coach, 64% today from three-point range, 61% overall. But I have to believe the one thing that sticks out that you're probably happiest about is, according to their stats, out-rebounding McCluer North. And we knew coming in that's where they really could do some damage, and the Railers did a good job keeping them off the boards.
Well, yeah, they really crash. And, you're getting up here with the big boys, and this is one of the really strengths of Althoff is they throw it up there, and I mean they go get it. And they've got great players, and we're fortunate, but we're in for it's going to wake us up. But they're a good team. They're a team that could win a state championship. Plus the fact that they're really young. Their two best players are sophomores. They've got two really good players as juniors, and they've got 3 or 4 Division I players, and that's something that we have to, we're due with, and hopefully we can rebound it. If we can rebound it and stop dribble drive and keep them out of the paint, those are things that we have to do.
Coach, we talked about a couple games ago about trying to get Peyton Ebler to score and everything, and you talked about how important he is otherwise. How important was his performance today? Because at one point Gavin was on the bench, Will was on the bench, and really he was the one that's had the most experience out there, and he had to keep that team together when there was a chance that maybe McCluer North saw that there was some inexperience on the floor. He did a great job keeping the team together.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought he done exactly what we needed, and I told him, you got to be the big man out there. You got to take care of things. You got to run things, and we got good minutes out of Garrett Isles. I thought done a nice job while he was in there, and that's what he's just got to guard. He can give us offensive and give us some things that way, but he's got to really work at the defense, and unfortunately for him, he's got really slow feet, and but our defense is designed for kids like that. We play like that all the time, and you just got to work hard, and you got to know your angles, and you got to be in position at all times, and he's getting better at it, and I think he's feeling more comfortable out there. And as the more comfortable you are, that's the same way with Isaiah. The more comfortable he gets out there, the better it's going to be. So we're going to need those guys to step up and give us some time tonight.
And again, Gavin, he finished with only 5 points in the second half. Those were in the fourth quarter, but
he hit a big three.
Hit that big three.
Nate, I think, closed it to 14, and he hit the three to put us back up 17 or maybe even 19, which was a big three for us. So he's hitting big shots. I thought he's played 2 really back-to-back games, but we can't have him on the bench either.
So, Coach, you've talked about him a little bit. Belleville, Althoff. I guess we can't discount Collinsville. They're the home school. But a matchup in the championship game, and that's what you come down here. You keep winning, and you always want to play in that last game, and the Railers have put themselves in a spot to do just that tonight.
Well, these tournaments are important, especially this one, because it's a bracket tournament, and you have like our terms around robin, the Central State 8's around robin, and you always have a chance if you stub your toe that hopefully somebody else will stub theirs, and things will happen for you, and that's what happened to us early. This tournament here, you can't stub your toe if you're going to get there and you're going to win it, and that's what the state tournament is about. It's a one and done thing, and you have to be able to play and be able to advance, and this is one that we're hoping that we can come out and play.
And I guess it's sort of that, and not that it's an ego thing, but you're relying only on yourself. If you win, you move on. If you don't, you don't. But with the round robins, you're kind of then hoping for other people to do things that are going to help you out, and you don't want to feel like you backed into anything.
Exactly, and again, it's a one and done, and we put our situation in to win the championship, and our guys are feeling pretty good, and hopefully we can come out and prove a point, and that's what we're trying to do. Is you take a look at our basketball team and the size that we have, and when we walk the floor, are we an intimidating team that takes the floor? Absolutely not. But hopefully whenever we get to playing and moving and we know how to play, the kids know where they're supposed to be and how hard they play, that makes us a little bit better. And again, I think 5 guys playing together is a whole lot better than a bunch of individuals. So we've just got to continue to build, and if I had anything, maybe see if 4 or 5 of them could grow 4 or 5 inches.
Well, Coach, tonight will be a test. Tonight will be a test, whether it's against Althoff, the number 1 seed, or Collinsville. More than likely, if Althoff gets the win, it's a matchup of last year's championship game when the Railers beat Althoff in a game where the Railers looked to have things under control, but then they cut it pretty close. I think it was a 10-point game. I think that was the final, but it's one of those where you wonder if there had been another quarter, would they have been able to keep that comeback going?
You said but there's only 4 quarters. There's only 4 quarters.
We'll take it. That's exactly it. So, all right, Coach, congratulations on win number 10 of the season, and hopefully get number 11 tonight. It's going to be quite a battle, and still plenty of time. The game's supposed to tip around 8 o'clock, so if there's folks who still want to come down and see a good game, now you just got to find something for the kids to do during the day.
I think there'll be a good crowd. There's really a good crowd right now, and I think that crowd will carry over to tonight. A lot of Althoff backers down here, so we really need Railer Nation and people to be down here to help us out, because hopefully we can provide you a game, but it's a challenge. I think we're a good basketball team, and Althoff is, and even Collinsville if it happens to be them, and I'm not counting them out. They're on their home court. It's their tournament. Funny things have happened when that goes, and they're pretty well coached, so we'll just have to see what happens here.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll see you back here tonight in the championship game against either Althoff or Collinsville.
Okay, thank you.
Railers get the win here, 60-40. We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.